We're gonna bring up the game. We're bringing up the game. Graphics quality very low. But why? I put it to high. Okay, hold on. Let me bring this up. Alright, we're playing... Oh. The, Innsmouth case. I think I posted the link to it in chat. Delete progress. Warning. This will delete your progress in the story, including endings achieved and places discovered. Oh. Did I click something? Oh, I did. Hi, Original. How are you? What's this? Oh, you can learn more about an unlocked ending? How many endings are there? $699 hours? You're lying. Hi, Morgan. How are you? Nice to see you. I hope you're well. We're about to start this game called The Innsmouth Case, and if I read about it, the story page says this is a text adventure game inspired by H.P. Lovecraft and the very first text-based adventure to combine horror and comedy in a fit and proper way. Well, the reviews kind of say otherwise, so I guess, but we can kind of make our own decision on how fit and proper horror and comedy are combined. So let's go ahead and new game. That is a bold claim, it is. Boston, Massachusetts, your office. Forward, we are fans of the strange world of Innsmouth, but we recognize the problematic beliefs of H.P. Lovecraft. This game has been produced by a group of people who believe in inclusion and equality. I appreciate that. Your progress in the story will be saved at the end of each chapter. There are 35 chapters in total. How long are the chapters? Oh yeah, sorry, the audio is kind of loud. I didn't tell you guys. Wait, maybe I can adjust it here. Just like... Okay. I didn't tell you guys, but yeah, I looked at the Killer Clowns from Outer Space trailer, and it looks really cool. So I'll probably, we should watch the movie, like, in Discord, and then I'll probably find some friends to play it with for when it comes out. Oh, I didn't update the game, Dindin. I'm so sorry. Farados? The what? Okay. Alright, let's check this game out. The last rays of sunshine filter through the blinds of your empty office. The pathetic stench of whiskey, cold cigarette smoke, and canned ravioli fills the air. The screeching tires and constant beeping of car horns out there on the street tell you that it's gone 8 p.m. People are on their way home, finishing their day. You should join them. Should I stay at my desk or go home? Let's go home. Slang for fair enough. Oh, okay. You breathe a deep sigh. It may not have been a successful day, but at least it's over. You're looking forward to a classic Friday night, watching old mystery series at home in sweatpants and getting drunk on cheap booze. Since the early afternoon, you have been staring at the foreboding bottle of liquor at the other end of the room. Up until now, a vague sense of professionalism has kept you from drinking yourself into oblivion. Now, nothing stands in the way. Suddenly, you hear someone at the door. We're gonna ask who it is. You have Puffcorn. I'm glad you have Puffcorn. Hey, Splat the Mouse. The door slowly cracks open with a timid creak. The unknown guest pauses. Then, in a breathy and melodic tone, you hear a woman utter, "Hello?" Your insides cramp. You suddenly realize that you haven't cleaned your office at all this year. You quickly try to clean up. Invite her in. Let's invite her in. She should see us as we are. Oh, by the light of the desk lamp, you now see more than a silhouette. A breathtaking woman lights up your office. No doubt, older than 40, maybe even 50, hard to say. Clad in black, a skin-tight dress, culminating a décolleté. What is this word? That seems to defy the laws of gravity. Does this mean boobs? Is this boobs? Are her boobs like up here? Is that what it's trying to tell me? Oh, boobs. Booba. Alright. Having a low-cut neckline. Boobs. It's cleavage. Sharky, look, wait, hold on. Look what I got today. Look at... I got my Sharky blanket today. And it's so cute. It's so cute. Also, can we do a shout out for Sharky? You were actually in my top streamers as well. That's crazy. How are you? I hope you're doing good with work and streaming and everything. And for everyone here who doesn't know Sharky, go check him out. What a good person. It is super soft. It's super soft. This game looks cute. The reviews are mixed on it, so we're gonna decide for ourselves how we feel about it. Cliche. Also, hi Cliche, how are you? Also, I love this blanket. I know they were that's what I said to my partner. I was like, all of his stuff was like gonna be taken down, so I really wanted to get like some of the original stuff before it disappeared forever. The art style is really cool in this game, so it would be sad if the content is suck. I know, I was looking yesterday. Is it gone today? Miss Yudo, how are you? Nice to see you. I love it. And I got the bib. I have the bib and the shirt. And I almost wore my Sharky, my Lonely Shark shirt today, but I was cold. So I just and lazy. Yeah, I got off work and then I came home and then I didn't get ready for stream, but I started stream. So this is just like post-work Lulu with a black sweater on. But yeah, I'm really glad I got these. I'm excited that I got them. Lucky. Now I have what do they call it? I can always get you a secret link. Ooh, secrets. Post-work Lulu is so cute. I don't know about that. Oh, Pirates is complete. Okay, thank you. I want a secret link. Secrets. So many secrets. As awesome as any Lulu. Thanks. I appreciate that. I do. Because I was like, man, I don't know. It won't let me restart it, maybe because we did it so quickly, but remind me in like 10 minutes to start the next one. You're thinking I look fab today? Thank you. I did fix my lighting like just a little bit, but this weekend I'm gonna be like rearranging my whole stream room, so yeah, and hopefully lighting will be like much better once it's rearranged. I look toasty. I feel warm and cozy, so there is that. And I have blankie. I have a whole blankie. But it's nice to see you, Sharky. You're in my top 4 too. I took some screenshots, but I got off work and like literally rushed to stream, so I didn't get to do much in between. All snuggled and happy is a good thing. True that. Alright, shall we read about Booba Lady? A smoky eyeshadow as dark as algae washed ashore, blonde, coiffed, wavy hair under a dark beret. Beret? What are these words? The faint light of the setting sun catches in the strands of her hair, and you wonder how many heads this woman must have turned during her prime. I have a 60s Audrey Hepburn mod goth vibe going on. I don't think you understand how flattering that is. When I was a teenager, I had like 5 massive Audrey Hepburn posters in my bedroom. And she is by far my favorite actress ever. When did Aubrey Plaza take over the stream? You know how many times people have been like, you remind me of Aubrey Plaza, like in real life. I bet I would have been a top streamer in one of the smaller channels had I not been locked out of my account for like 2... Oh, you were locked out for 2 months? Audrey Hepburn is gorgeous. Breakfast at Lulu's, except breakfast will be like cereal because I can't make too much breakfast. Ask River. River watched me break an egg onto the floor. I grew up completely in love with Audrey and Katherine. Katherine Hepburn too? I love Audrey Hepburn. She's just like a soul that you cannot not love. You can't, yeah. I like cereal. Keep designs new and fresh. Me with my same design from when I made it. Breakfast bowls are nicely nukeable? That's where eggs belong. Nasty things, eggs. Wait, you don't like eggs? I don't think I've ever seen pictures of her with her pet deer. Yeah, Pirates is still running. Can you not find me? Is it? Oh, here, I'm gonna end it and restart it. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna restart it. It's impossible to not love Audrey. I know. I agree. She used to take it to stores and stuff with her. Dude, I want a pet deer. That's crazy. Give me a pet deer. Floor eggs over easy. 17. Every time I see a bean in Fall Guys that's half white, half black, I wonder if they're a Lulu fan. I love that, like, when people see black and white stuff, they're just, like, reminded of me. Look in Discord general? Okay. Oh, wait, I don't even have Discord up. Hold on. Hold on, Discord is loading. It's coming any second now. There we go. Oh my gosh, no. Dude, Audrey Hepburn is just so freaking... too beautiful. One of your dogs is named Reed. She looked like a little fawn when she was a baby. What does the moments badge mean? Someone did a moment. I don't know. She is legendary. She died too young. Are we getting spoopy yet? But it's like cozy spoopies, so it's not like scary. It's just like spoopy attitude games. But yeah, we're getting spoopy. How are you, Zix? Do I have a favorite cheese? I don't eat cheese other than cream cheese, so I guess cream cheese would be my favorite. Black and white definitely reminds me of Lulu. If I could, I would have everything black and white. In my perfect world, everything would be black and white with like little hints of red. Yeah, she has a little bit of a Hepburn feel, a little bit. Kind of like a Sophia Loren feel. She has too much booba for Audrey Hepburn. Posted proof in the Discord. Yours is Myra Loy. I'm unfamiliar. Do I shop at the black and white store? What's that? Yeah, she has more of like a Sophia Loren look. I don't know. Sophia Loren was like sexy. Super sexy in her prime. Oof. My colors would be green, yellow, and purple. I like green. Are you familiar with the black-white alcohol? No, I'm not. I get pizza without cheese. Are you the Joker? Oh, Myrna Loy? I don't think I've heard of her. What era was she? Alright, so she's in our office. I think we missed something. Can I go back? I don't think I can. I don't know what we read before, but determined, she walks towards you and sits down on the corner of your desk, which is a little bold, which makes you blush. I'd probably blush. Which makes you blush. Never before has a visitor parked their ass so skillfully on the corner of this desk. You hope that the cigarette butt... You mean the cigarette derriere? Derriere? You hope that the cigarette derriere, but the stranger... Oh wait. You hope the cigarette derriere the stranger has just sat on won't leave any difficult stains. The dress looks expensive. I said it right the first time? I don't know what I said. Why don't they just say like ass and booba? Derriere? Well, if you like have a pizza custom made, you can have it made without cheese. Right? When she starts talking, her voice is smoky and full of promise. I can't do smoky voices. It's probably like a sexy voice and I can't do that. My name is Dahlia Marsh. I'm looking for a private investigator. I was told you are one of the best. I don't know, is that... She extends her hand. I would like straight up throat her finger. Alright, but let's kiss her hand. What if we declined? I should have done that. You kiss her hand and waggle your eyebrows in the same manner you've seen so often in those classic movies. This woman moves in higher circles and is used to luxury. You can tell by the strong smell of caviar she gives off. If you play this right, you might even be able to increase the fee for this case. Is she like biting her lower lip? What the? What is she doing? What now? Keep flirting or get down to business? Let's keep flirting. She's a marsh. Something seems fishy. I think she's a fish. It's pizza without cheese. So she smells of fish eggs. What a thing to say. Nothing is quite as attractive as a heroic private investigator, you think to yourself, while at the same time secretly trying to remove a piece of spinach lodged between your teeth. What's a smart lady like you doing in a disgusting office like this? This is your office, Dahlia replies, bemused. You smile and nod slowly. Damn, you should change the subject quickly. Karma, how are you? Nice to see you. I look extremely comfy, I am, and I hope everyone in chat is also extremely comfy. And if you're not extremely comfy, I highly recommend you go get cozy and comfy and, you know, do something to feel cozy. And now, take her out for dinner or pay her a compliment. I feel like we're not rich enough to take her out for dinner, so let's just be a cheapo and compliment her. You lean forward and look deep into her eyes. You compliment her on her eyes or her dress. You know that complimenting the dress implies that we're complimenting the booba, so let's go that way. I totally saw your stream and had to get comfy before I said hi. I love that. On her fishy smell. She just walked in. You're going to take her out for dinner? I don't know. The pro tag moves quick. He's just ready to pounce. Wait, what about drugs and bottles? You think to yourself that her body-hugging dress must have been quite cheap to produce. There isn't much fabric. Your dress is gorgeous. You are gorgeous. You give her a winning smile. Fashion isn't your strong suit, but you're confident you did well this time. You were clever, flirtatious even, and definitely compelling. Suddenly, the office gets very quiet. Your winning smile slowly starts to falter, still silence. It feels precisely like in that dream, the one in which you have to give a presentation in only your underwear. You begin to feel sweat pooling at the small of your back. Your upper lip twitches desperately in an attempt to maintain your smile. Now would be the right time to disappear into a bottomless pit. Dahlia smiles patiently. After what feels like an eternity, she clears her throat. If we could finally get to my point. Of course, she has a daughter named Tabitha. Wait. You think I blew it? You think? Alright, should I give her her smoky, schmecksy voice? Alright. It's about my daughter Tabitha. She has disappeared. You're pulling out a paper and pencil. This is going to be a walk in the park. A walk in the kidnapped kids park. Well, when did you last see her and where? The woman puts on a fake smile. We live in Innsmouth. It's a small port town north of Arkham. You frown. This is a bit vague. What was your child doing when you last saw her? What hobbies does she have? Oh, you know, kid stuff. They just run around and play with their yo-yos, that sort of thing. Dahlia nervously combs her hands through her hair. Does your daughter have any friends? Yo-yos? What about her father? What does your daughter look like? I mean, this sounds most useful. She's only 8 and the sweetest girl you can imagine. She's been missing without a trace since last week. None of her schoolmates have seen her and no one knows where she might have gone. She hands you a photo. Look, this is my little munchkin. Let's see it. Okay. You birthed that? Good heavens, is this supposed to be a joke? Is that really the face of a child or a shoddy photo edit? Are you being filmed as part of a reality TV show? A bit of stomach acid and the last bite of lunch slowly but surely make their way up into the back of your mouth. She's cute, but like, from that lady? Obviously a divorcee. Get your game on. You throw up in the drawer of your desk or you swallow it. We're gonna throw up in the drawer. And I'm gonna quickly just do pirates. Oh, I think it's doing the thing again where it won't let me end it, so I'll just check it in like 5 minutes. Why is this character throwing up over the photo of that kid? I don't know, but if you give me the option to like vomit in front of someone, I'm going to. That's true, we all look derpy as kids. Oh, is the okay, back to the game. Oh crap, I don't know what we said there. So excited for January 11th. Oh, Lornak, thank you for contributing to the cheese. Also, thank you for the lurk. Parent photo fail, I know. Okay, I swear I'm gonna read this game. Sheepish, but somewhat relieved, you close the drawer again and gently wipe your mouth. When you stand up, you stare into Dahlia Marsh's raging face. Did you just vomit at the sight of my daughter? I sure did. Oh, she looks really mad. Unpleasant. That was just my alcohol and medication problem. Don't you think there's something strange about your daughter? Let's really piss her off. Taking your life into your hands, you ask the mother, don't you think there's something a bit strange about your daughter? It's called puberty, Dahlia snarls. You should try it sometime. Also, this has nothing to do with the case. Fair? She looks at you contemptuously. Let's persist. Let's be persistent about her daughter's physical appearance. At 8 years old, right? Leave the evaluation to a professional. Your child's facial skin is more scaly than that of those poor souls you sometimes see on afternoon talk shows. Besides, she doesn't seem to have a nose. It's a rare genetic defect? Dahlia nervously combs her hands through her hair. Huh. What about her father? What about Tabitha's father? Are you separated? Often, children reappear with family members. Dahlia smiles sadly. My little one can't swim well enough for that yet. Your pen remains on the same spot on the notepad. What was that supposed to mean? Her father is a fish person. Her father is a fish person. Dahlia is about to continue. Let her talk. Dahlia turns her gaze away from you and looks dreamily, no, longingly out of the window. Her father was a fisherman, like most in the village. A few years ago, he went out to sea but never returned. His boat was washed ashore weeks later. His colleagues told me that he had finally followed the call of the waves. You keep quiet for a moment. Deceased family members are always a sensitive subject. You think her dad was straight up tuna? My sincere condolences. She seems calm. Oh, somehow, I always knew that moment would come. I think my husband is in a better place now, and at some point, I'll join him. Yeah, now we know why she smells like fish. You take a closer look at Dahlia's outfit. Judging by her behavior and clothes, you never would have taken her to be a fisherman's wife. You inquire about Dahlia's financial situation. Forgive me for asking, but what do you do for a living? Dahlia's jaw tenses. I work in Innsmouth's tourist department. Okay. Why do you ask? For a widowed single mom, you're surprisingly well dressed. You don't seem like someone who's handing out holiday brochures. You don't seem like somebody who distributes tourist brochures. You continue in your own lovable, honest way. Dahlia stares daggers at you, poison-soaked stabby daggers. Meet single moms in Innsmouth area. Is that something you'd say to your clients? No, that's why we're saying it here. What are you implying? She squeezes out between tightly clenched teeth. Well, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Well, exactly. That is what I'm talking about. You yell accusingly with your index finger raised. Has anyone ever told you, Dahlia hisses quietly, that you're a colossal pain in the ass? A lump forms in the pit of your stomach. With terrible clarity, you realize that Dahlia and you won't end up in bed together tonight. Oh no, I cock-blocked. I like that he's more worried about sleeping with her than having a client. I might be the only choice that she can afford. I low-key implied she's a hoe. It wasn't meant to be. You clear your throat, embarrassed. You don't even remember what you were about to say. Does your daughter have any friends she might be staying with? Classmates, sports club members, anything like that? Dahlia silently shakes her head. Very strange. You're about to ask if the girl at least had imaginary friends, but you hold back. Pirate's reminder to check. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Yo-yos? Ring ring. Can you hear that? It's the 90s calling, and they want their outdated toys back. He's calling her out on all the things, and I'm kind of here for it. I'm kind of here for all the call-outs on this rich-looking lady. Dahlia blushes. Normally you would find this quite attractive, but the case of a missing girl beckons, and you're utterly unconvinced by the way this woman pretends to be a mother. Confront her? Oh yeah. Something's fishy here. You have a nose for this sort of thing. I have a nose too. You guys? I have a nose too. That's why you became a private investigator, or to be more precise, that's why you took an online detective course that, for a one-off fee, provided Super Balls. Thank you for the resub. 3 months. Welcome back for 3 months. I appreciate it. I hope you're well. Nice nose. Thank you. You still have a yo-yo? I don't think I do. Or to be more precise, that's why you took an online detective course that, for a one-off fee, provided the necessary qualification. It's time to take your visitor to task. You look at her closely. Has your daughter really disappeared? Why did you come to me? You get out of your chair. Innsmouth is several miles from here. Why do you want to hire me? I wouldn't even hire myself. Dahlia crosses her arms. What do you care? Do you want to be paid or not? I'm gonna just say I want the tooth. This is for some reason set in the modern day. Is it? Right now, I just want the... Well, yeah, I guess so. They did say 90s for yo-yos. Right now, I just want the truth. You're sticking to your principles. That's exactly what your instructor warned you about. Still, it feels good. Dahlia takes a step back and releases her tightly crossed arms. I already tried loads of other investigators, anyone who seemed trustworthy really, but no luck. That's why I'm coming to you. Ouch. What happens if we reject the case? I'm sorry, lady, but it's not for me. Even though your bank account balance is critical, you can't bring yourself to take this case. You know that accepting it would be a mistake, without knowing exactly why. Dahlia seems so annoyed by now that she accepts your rejection without grumbling. She struts wordlessly out of your office and your life. Nearly time to go home. Lulu, I can't pirate? Why? What's wrong with it? Or you just don't want to? You don't have to. Good end time. Yeah, I'm her last choice of investigator. Thanks for playing. Finally, you're stretched out on your couch. A black and white mystery series flickers on the TV. Your blood alcohol level has reached that pleasant point beyond no longer able to drive, but still well before everything that went in has to come out again. Next episode, the TV asks rhetorically. Sure, go ahead, next episode. To serve men. You sigh. If only the supernatural would knock at your door. You sure as hell wouldn't miss that opportunity. Oh, but I did. Let's call it a day. You reject the mission. Adventure? Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, so that's actually an ending? Okay, load the last chapter. Oh, wait. Do I have to go through all of this again? I don't know what I'm clicking. Oh, crap. I accidentally declined again. Oh, wait, hold on. I have an idea. We're gonna run a poll. 1 for keep playing, 2 for play something else. Speed run, but I messed up the speed run. Don't mind. One, but only if you can get some? I doubt it. I'm doubtful that she would even consider us. It's up to you guys. Most of you want to see this game? Alright. I'm gonna make the text speed really fast. Okay, hold on. Okay. So let's continue then. I'm gonna try not to hit the wrong buttons while I speed run through it. What chapter are we on? I think we're back on 1 because we essentially beat the game by like declining. She is cute. Okay, we're accepting the case. Now we're back to where we are. The kid looks vaguely like the demon baby from yesterday grew up a little. The baby in yellow. Her face is so smug I would have declined too. Same though. That's exactly why. Alright, so now... Oh wait, I didn't take down the poll. I'm sorry, guys. You need to sit like that. I vote next time we restart, we choose different choices. Maybe. You nod. A missing persons case. Nothing unusual. The conventional little girl runs away from home after reading her first romance novel. Usually they hide at the edge of the forest or in a library. Should be pretty straightforward. Before you can say anything, she drops a photo of the child and a roll of bills on your desk for your expenses. You nod slowly, trying not to drool down the front of your shirt. You haven't seen this much money in ages. You don't have much time to prepare. A quick search reveals that only one bus goes to Innsmouth and only once a day. A pattern emerges in your research. The few news items related to this little coastal town are all about missing persons. In addition, you find some rather old-fashioned articles that praise the coastal town as a secret holiday destination. I was going to say the beta fish. The best fish. Untouched beach promenade. Authentic fishing people are the recurring buzzwords. Authentic fishing people. Dahlia has given you the address at which you're supposed to drop off her daughter as soon as you find her. She also wrote down her phone number on the child's photo. You take another look at the picture before you pack your things. The next morning, you travel by bus or by hitchhiking. Why can we hitchhike? We're gonna hitchhike. Your fingers gently stroke the banknotes inside your coat as you leave your apartment at dawn. Is this ASMR? Anyways, only over your dead body will you waste this money for actual expenses. You've never had good experiences with public transportation, so you've decided to give hitchhiking a go. At this time, you usually still roll around in bed restlessly for another 2 hours or so. You are at a park and ride area which is located at an intersection of 2 country roads. This is where students and low-income earners meet to share the fuel costs of a long trip, and you often see nomads and vagabonds trying to catch a free ride. You're confident you won't be put in the last category, at least not today. Low clouds hang in the Boston sky, the air is gray, cold, and wet, and the progress of your mission depends on the charity and compassion of strangers. Your mood is miserable. You've hardly arrived and already start to regret your decision a little. Depending on the compassion and generosity of others, what were you thinking? As a private detective, you should know better. This is definitely going to work, you confidently say out loud. People close to you give you some worried looks. A little girl whose family has just parked their fully loaded van points wordlessly at you. Her mother takes note of you and turns up her mouth. "Look, Mom, a poor person." The little one finally delivers her verdict cheerfully. Poor? That's really an exaggeration of the facts, and on top of that, rude. Explain to the little girl the difference between being poor and being a freelancer. Threaten to beat her up. You lift your hand threateningly. "I'll show you what it feels like to look poor in the face," you hiss towards her, and regret it immediately. Before you know it, her mother comes to the rescue and covers her child's ears, her eyes staring daggers at you. "What?" the girl asks, confused, and gropes for her ears. You really are a disgrace. To expose my little darling to such low puns. Poor in the face? What is that even supposed to mean? Ugh. Your mouth is getting dry. Try to evade further conflict. Keep threatening. That means I'll teach your stupid kid manners if you don't, you say, waving your fist. A stabbing pain freezes you in your pose. The little girl has given you a surprisingly firm kick against your right shin. You lift the leg to relieve it a little. When you put your weight back on the leg, your knee gives out and you tip over like a sack of potatoes. You land on the rough asphalt and the child laughs cheerfully. Well done, honey. You always have to stand up to bad people, otherwise they can get away with anything. The little girl started this fight. Finish her. Yes, Mommy. A tiny shoe kicks the pit of your stomach. You've earned yourself some ice cream for that. The mother praises her brutal child. I want vanilla is the last thing you hear before 3 car doors close. The engine revs. You're lucky the family decided to leave before the little girl can completely destroy you. We just got beat up by a child. That's when you think, damn it, you could have asked them to give you a lift. You lie in the dirt for a little longer, pondering the situation while your pain slowly fades. You think about trying to hitchhike while remaining in this position, but you come to the conclusion that it might not appeal to potential fellow travelers that you're lying so close to dog droppings. Little girl's name is Karen the Third. Your thoughts roam. Karma, vanilla. How boring and unimaginative do you have to be to wish for vanilla ice cream when you're in a real ice cream parlor? This girl sucks and is unimaginative, like you thought she would be. Your shin stings when you try to get up. After the 6th attempt, you manage to not collapse again. You brush the dirt off your coat. Hopefully no one has witnessed this spectacle. It's time to consider the options. 3 other hitchhikers have positioned themselves at the exit of the parking lot. A student couple and a punk with a towel around his shoulders. Every now and then a car stops and the driver winds down the windshield to have a few words with them. What's wrong with vanilla? Boring. You join them or position yourself somewhere further apart from them. Let's just join them. These people seem to be experienced hitchhikers. Maybe you can learn from them. Hey, you call out to the couple hesitantly, waving your hand. Hey, says the one. Hey, says the other. There you go. Where are you headed? Where are you headed, you ask the others. The couple exchanges insecure looks. Springfield, the woman mumbles without looking you in the eye. The two are probably not prepared for conversations with other travelers. The punk ignores you. He has already flagged down a car and is talking to its driver. He disappears in the passenger door. Huh. You stand at the edge of the exit of the parking lot and stick out your thumb like a hitchhiker. Just act normal. Throw yourself into a provocative pose. One leg sticking out of the trench coat, angled suggestively, your hand on your hip. That's how you present yourself to passing cars. Fiery but not easy, an uncut diamond on the roadside. A young couple looks over at you and their eyes widen. Admiration, you're quite certain. And a pinch of envy. You challenge their glances and move your leg back and forth. What am I doing? I'm just striking a provocative pose. You think chocolates are boring? What the heck? She slowly raises her hand and covers her mouth. He bites his lower lip softly. A horn pulls you back into reality. An old Volkswagen bus stops next to you. The car is sprinkled with peace symbols. The driver winds down his window and green smoke escapes the car. Hot moves, wow! The driver laughs in a rough voice. You stare into the face of the modern hipster. Or is he a surfer bro after all? Hard to say. A complicated and at the same time messy man bun paired with a tasteless hippie shirt. Tasteless hippie. Hesitantly, you examine your first option since forever. I'm Lonnie, the young man grins at you warmly. You wonder if he can actually see you through the wild curls that still cover his face. Are you going to Innsmouth? Young man, are you on drugs? You ask Lonnie, folding your arms. He gasps for air in indignation, and then has a coughing fit. Whoa, so I'm against all kinds of drugs, ma'am, sir, except my therapeutic stuff. Therapeutic? Crap, that means he won't share anything. Me at 4% charge? I'm pretty much at 4% charge right now. Lonnie leans further out of the window. The clouds of smoke rising behind him suggest that his seat is on fire. I keep yawning. What's the deal? In or out, man? We're joining Lonnie. I'm in, you answer, and Lonnie's grin becomes even wider. Woo, let's get going. You sprint around the bus. Lonnie has already opened the passenger door. A few cans of orange lemonade clatter on the asphalt and drop in front of your shoes. You pause for a moment, take a look at all the trash inside the minibus. It takes some serious commitment to mess up your car like that. This guy was a real expert at being messy. You wonder where to put your briefcase. Between the crumpled slips of paper under the passenger seat, next to the rotten tomato plant in the storage room, on top of the unwashed clothes behind the seat. I'm gonna go with the tomato. You stow away the bag and try to wipe off the transparent film of slime that now sticks to your hand. Okay, sorry, I got you. Is it done? Wait. It's not loading. Lonnie makes a train driver arm gesture. Choo-choo, let's roll. He pushes down the gas pedal and the bus starts moving. Nervously, you watch Lonnie play around with the control knob of his old car radio while you're approaching a junction, but maybe intentionally or maybe just by chance, the traffic light turns green just in time. The bus drives on at a steady pace and the cars in front of you start moving just in time, so Lonnie doesn't run into anyone. Let's just cozy. Agreed, cozy. We're gonna just enjoy the ride, but, sorry, Stream Pirates is, like, not loading for me. Give me a second. So I can restart it. Cozy. I don't know how I feel about this. This feels like a little bit of a slow burn. Okay. It's comfy, kind of funny. We'll see where Lonnie takes us. Okay. Let's just enjoy the ride. You sit back and relax. A turbine engine of a crashing airplane could fall on you at any moment, or you could choke on a piece of vegan chocolate. Life is too short to worry constantly. Lonnie has finally found a station with 90s punk rock that he likes. Time flies. Despite various distractions, some of which have to do with his therapy, Lonnie manages not to cause an accident and somehow seamlessly weaves into the other traffic. It's Sunday today, right? I wish it was Sunday. Time flies. Despite various distractions, some of which have to do with his therapy, manages not to get in an accident. The air in the car is stuffy and makes you sleepy. For the first time in many months, you feel relaxed and you're sure that everything is going to be fine. If you give your best on this job, there's an actual chance that you will find the girl, bag the money, and emerge as the hero of the story. So what brings you to Innsmouth, man? Holiday? Lonnie tears you out of your dreams. Mention your mission. I'm investigating a private matter. I'm supposed to find a little girl who ran away from home. At first you're not quite sure whether you should be further distracting Lonnie from the traffic, but you have to admit that so far he's been exemplary with the traffic rules. You fish the little Polaroid photo out of your coat pocket and hold it up to him. How do you enjoy the game so far? I feel like I'm reading a book. Do I stream again before the challenge ends? When does the challenge end? When does it end? Lonnie whistles. Wow, the little one has really huge eyes. Shouldn't be hard to find. Is that a disease or something? You knew it. You look more closely at the picture. The child does look strange, but Dahlia hadn't mentioned any illness. I don't think so, you mumble evasively. Yeah, it's pretty much a choose-your-own-adventure book. You write down your phone number on one of the countless pieces of paper lying around in the car. Lonnie promises to call if he finds Tabitha, but you assume he'll forget her as soon as he catches the sea breeze. But who knows, the more eyes the better. Satisfied, you pocket the Polaroid photo. Where are you going to take the conversation next? I'm going to be silent. You let yourself sink a little deeper into the upholstery. Slowly but steadily, the bus chugs through the countryside. Not the fastest, but definitely a cost-effective way to move around. And the best thing? Lonnie hasn't mentioned anything about sharing the gas money yet. You've hit the jackpot. With these blissful thoughts, you drift into a light sleep. At some point, the vehicle leaves the country road and turns near a wooden sign. It says Innsmouth, written in big red letters, which are slowly peeling off the sign. Your journey continues along a narrow and bumpy country lane with lots of potholes. In the distance, you can already make out a few houses. Seagulls are circling the roofs of the far coastal side of the coastal town. Far side of the coastal town. Rip. You approach another wooden sign with the word "Cars on Diversion" scrawled on it messily. An arrow underneath points to the right. Do we get to vote on the kinds of cheese? I'll ask for cheese recommendations in the Discord, and I'll try to buy all the cheeses that I can find. That's what I plan to do. The sign points away from the route that leads directly into Innsmouth, presumably a diversion. You are sure that the other board directly underneath with the words "other routes" actually points in the direction leading directly into town. Odd. Lonnie is already indicating and wants to turn into the diversion lane. Don't get involved. Ask him to follow the other route sign. You'd rather not follow the diversion. Can't we just continue straight ahead? We're nearly there anyways. Lonnie scratches his chin and indeed steps on the brakes. Looks like he's in agreement with you about the diversion. You know what? You're right. Let's do it. Lonnie switches off the turn signal and continues to follow the direct route into town. How strange, your van drives past a huge scrapyard parking lot? All the way out here in the middle of nowhere, so far from the actual town? You pass another wooden sign. In flaked off letters, it tells you that this is supposed to be the Innsmouth Park and Rest area. A lot of the cars give off the impression that they've been parked here for a very long time, potentially years. Fine sand has covered the bonnets and windscreens. Fallen leaves gathered next to deflated tires. Some of the cars have started going rusty. The minivan continues along the road, passing the first small old houses. The change from the country road to uneven brick road only minimally improves the journey, except Lonnie, who seems delighted. Gonna focus on work, so we'll lurk. I hope you have a good work. Dude, he shouts enthusiastically. He puts a heavy metal CD into the CD player and turns the volume all the way up to 11. He starts headbanging, of course. The CD player is struggling mightily with the brick road and interrupts the music every other beat to buffer for at least 5 seconds. Why do I feel like that's this game? Hey Soup, how are you? Lonnie does not seem fazed by this. You're pretty sure this is what hell must be like. That has doesn't belong there? Oh. The endless fields and meadows have turned into much narrower alleys. Is this a one-way street, do you think? Guys, I'm gonna fall asleep playing this. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep reading this. I didn't realize it would be like this. I don't think it's a bad game. It's really slow. Yeah, it's a bedtime story. It's like a book I'd read. There's a lot of detail in it that like I can appreciate, but also I don't appreciate. Like if I was like playing this by myself, just to like play it for the enjoyment of playing it, it wouldn't be too bad, but like quick Chaput's baby speedrun? No way. I think I'm gonna quit. I literally feel like I'm putting myself to bed. I don't know about that one. So here's what we're gonna